I don't know if that's going to be a hot one or not.
As Batman and Robin, courageous warriors against crime, they are off once again to the rescue.
Atomic batteries to power. Turbines to speed.
Roger, ready to move out.
Hey everybody, let's go. And here we are.
That was
how's
the
it going?
quickest intro ever, man. You got right to it this week.
Well, you know, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. What's up, everybody? Welcome to our weekly live stream. I'm Lorenzo. This is Surcam Stances, my comic book son, also known as Marcus. And every week we do this thing we talk about comic books. We talk to people who make comic books, and I review a few comic books. It's very comic book heavy, as you might have guessed. And it's all brought to you by the Alternative City Shop. I not only love reading indie comics, but I've self-published several indie comics of my own. You can find them on my Alternative City Shop, which has a link below this video. There, you'll find, along with my comics, t-shirts, stickers, and mystery boxes, you'll find pins and magnets that I call CBOs, or comic book originals, which are buttons, magnets, and pocket mirrors that I make from superhero comic books. These are one-of-a-kind items made from images cut directly from comic books, not photocopies, so each one is unique.
What up?
Hey.
Don't come at him. Check out the store. Get you one of them Bunny Assassin shirts. It's one of my favorite shirts. I love that thing. Mm-hmm. Oh, we got TN Streams in the house. What's up, TN? Good to see you. Of course. Oh, is that Thomas? Is that the comedian? I think actually.
Oh, maybe I'm not sure. Maybe if he changed his, maybe it's a different ID. Maybe.
What up? Of course, the lovely Miss Janet is here. I think we're going to be okay as long as she's here. We've got End of Zed joining us again. Good to see you, homie. Peter Regatta, one of our regulars, another regular. Phil's Treehouse, my homie, my brother. Good to see you, Phil. Hope the Kroger ladies are doing well, treating you well. We got my flavored whiskey brother, 80s guy in here. What's up, man? Good to see you, homie. Space Case Cards. What up, dog? Another new comic book day in the books. Hooked on Juno from lovely Alaska is here. What up, man? Good to see you. Oh, man, we feel like we got a lot of the homies here tonight. What's up, y'all? Jack is here. Stapled Spine, Horror Zine. What's up? Stapled Spine. Is it Stapled Spine or Stapled Spine?
Easy for you to say. Stapled Spine, Horror Zine.
If you go Stapled Spine, Horror Zine, it all rhymes, though, right?
Well, there you go, Riddler. Yes, Janet calls me the rhymer.
Well, we got Critical
Entertainment. Yeah.
Critical Entertainment, LA.com is in the house. First Americans got delayed until next week. You know how these things go with indie books. It's not easy out here in these streets, but look for First Americans next week. We got the real Rude here. What's up, Rude? Good to see you, my man.
Smoke weed every day.
Yes, we gotta get on the political tip with that too, man. They're trying to turn weed into a Schedule III drug, and that means they're gonna you have to get a prescription and get it in a pill. There's no longer going to be dispensaries and flour and shit. So we gotta nip that shit in the bud, man. You gotta get out there and.
I doubt that happens.
Dude, Big Pharma has got the juice and they paid off people, so we got to get active and make sure that shit don't happen. That's don't say, it never happened. Let's get on it.
Man, that'd be crazy if that happened.
That would be crazy, but I'm just saying, keep it on your radar.
So I wouldn't know anything about that.
Oh, of course not. Of course not. And I'm not going back to fucking prohibition, man. Fuck all that. Yeah, it's not going to happen.
So I was asking Lorenzo before we came out because I'm working on a reel, and the question that I need answered for this reel is, and white people can answer this question too. Well, what is a white song? that gets you lit. Like it's like that song comes on and it's go time. Like a common answer is Mr. Brightside by the Killers, which I love that song. That's a great song. I remember going into the bar, the Well in the Waldo here in Kansas City, and that song was playing. And I remember being like, why the hell am I so happy to hear this song right now? That's the half white in me coming out right there. But what is a white song that gets you lit? Any Journey song is on
Well,
the
what
list.
what the white people say? I mean, a white song to them just a song. So
Yeah, it's just a song to them.
that's
Yeah.
like,
You'd have to
so
ask
what would they
them
say? Yeah.
you have to ask them what's a Hispanic song, or a genre
Yeah,
you don't really
a
normally
genre.
listen.
Okay, okay. All right, there's one for Juno.
That's a
That's a
good
good
one.
one.
That's a
Yeah,
very good one, actually. I like that one. I'm trying to like right now. Okay, guys, I'm choosing "Enjoy the Silence" by Depeche Mode, but I made the video and I'm not really feeling it. So I need a better song. I feel like so that's what I'm looking for. No Doubt, hella good. I know No Doubt, but I don't think I know that song. I'll have to
that's
stop.
a.
Yeah,
Oh, that's a okay. That's a. I thought he was
Critical.
making. I thought he was making a commentary. Like that's a song by No Doubt. Okay, No Doubt is hella good. But I see what you're saying. There. I
I'm
got you.
assuming that's a song. Yeah. Critical says "Don't Stop Believing," which you can never go wrong with that. As I said, any Journey song. I was looking long and hard at "I'll Be All Right Without You" because that might be my favorite Journey song. Is "I'll Be All Right Without" the
Every damn bar.
guitar riff at the end of that song. I just love it so much. So I was thinking about that one, but I don't know if that one's mainstream enough because it has to have mass appeal, right?
Yes, we'll go down the list. Speaking of which, there's our brother right there. What's up, Roscoe?
Smash Mouth All Star would 1,000% be in that category. Geek out. I think that's fair to
Smash.
say.
That's an excellent choice right there. That's an excellent anything by Smash Mouth. Anything. I'll tell you what mine would be before it gets called out. It would, was the theme song of the championship era Blackhawks when that was going on. Is Chelsea. Chelsea Dagger. Chelsea Dagger is just, that to me is just like that gets me going. Like I become a hockey fan when I hear that shit happen. Oh yeah, baby, hell yeah. Oh, Patrick Kane.
Real
Yes.
Rude mentions Everlong by the Foo Fighters, which is an excellent choice. That's definitely an absolute great song. There's actually, if you search it, I forget her name, but she did a mashup of Everlong and What You Won't Do for Love by Bobby Caldwell, and
Mm.
it's magnificent. Search that mashup, Everlong and What You Won't Do for Love. It's a spectacular mashup. I'm gonna listen to it after the show, actually. But that's another great choice, Rude. I love it. Abney
Oh
Park, Airship Pirate. I'm not sure. I don't know that.
yeah.
I need to write
Man. It must be new because that's but by new I mean less than 20 years old. Because I probably don't know a lot of songs that are less than 20 years old. I don't listen to new stuff that much.
I used to stay up on music, but yeah, it's getting to a point where like I don't, especially with rap, I don't like a lot. I don't.
I don't either. I thought it was just me being old, but yeah, a lot of the new rap I don't
think
care
it's
for.
both of us. I think it's both of us just being
Yeah,
old.
yeah. Oh, now
I always
what's
said,
about cocaine? It could be. I don't know. It depends on your experience.
I always said when I got old, I
Oh,
was gonna be hip and I was gonna get it, but it didn't turn out that way. I'm not
I
hip.
think we have a winner. We can just like close the books right here.
Seven
Maybe.
Nation Army.
That is the shiznizzle right there. I love that shit.
That's a good one. You know what?
The Trump campaign tried to steal it, and Jack White said, "No, don't. No,
I'm
you
gonna
won't."
see if I can make that one work.
that
See if
is
I
awesome. Yeah. Rather be, rather be, rather be. What is this?
Dirty D's back. You
Rather,
can't go wrong with AC/DC. Those are great choices right
rather
there.
be clean band. Oh, okay. I don't know that one either. I don't think. What else we got here?
Sia has that one. Sia has that one song that makes me want to cry when I hear it. What's it? Breathe Me. Yeah, that's what it's called.
What's up,
That's
Larry
I'm
Love? We're talking about white
every time I-
songs.
White
Welcome to chime in.
white songs that get you lit. Like Sia makes me want to cry. She's not getting me lit.
Yeah, it's kind of
She
sad.
probably like Chandelier is probably a song like
Dirty
that.
Deeds. Oh, Dirty Deeds done dirt cheap is a pretty damn good one too. Back in Black is good, but like Dirty Deeds is just like, oi, oi.
Phil, I don't. Phil,
I'm sorry, you got me going. See, it works.
Phil Phil is trying to draft Barry White into the white race here in this racial draft here. I don't think we're going to let him get away with that.
Unstoppable, I see it. I don't know that
Barry
one,
White.
Janet. Oh.
Barry White is ours, Phil. You can't have him.
Janet, you must have heard that on a cave drama. I'm sure you probably did. Tell me if I'm wrong. She may have.
I thought about Coldplay. There was a number of Coldplay songs where I was like, yeah, those are white songs that I love that I could like Shiver or Yellow. Yeah, those are great choices.
Coldplay. People hate Coldplay so much, but yet they have all their fans. I don't understand either. I don't understand either. Coldplay. Yeah. And him and Gwen just laughing all the way to the bank, like, hate us.
Their album Rush of Blood to the Head, Give Me a Rainy Day in that album.
Oh, God. Yeah.
I love that album, Rainy Day. I need to listen to that fucking album.
Another good one here, Wang Chung. I play Wang Chung I play that song all the time. I love that. Yeah.
And I love, what's the song by Wang Chung?
Everybody have fun tonight?
That's a good one. That's not the one I'm thinking of. Dance Hall Days is what
Dance
I'm
thinking.
I love that song. I think that's Wang Chung, isn't it?
It is. Yeah, it is. Yeah. And also anything by Duran, I guess they had their era. I mean, especially I love their videos though. They were just like that was the king of they were kings of the videos back in the MTV video days, man. Yeah. They made such great videos.
I'm assuming Critical is referring to Taylor's Shake It Off, which is a great song. That's such a great pop song. Rude is out here hating, saying Old MacDonald had a farm. What a hater.
Yeah. Well, not necessarily hillbilly, but, or there's probably better hillbilly songs than there are like, quote unquote, white songs, but there's some good hillbilly songs. You hear it probably on Staple Sounds on X-Ray FM. With DJ Jack
Def Leppard is a great answer. I actually bought a Def Leppard shirt recently, and I love it. I love Def Leppard. They're so good. My favorite song is probably Animal.
Wham! Shit, okay. We got so many good ones here.
Wham was lit, man. Wham was lit. Wham was a moment.
A special no prize to anyone who can name without Googling the other member of Wham that was not George Michael. So, discuss.
I'm blanking on his name.
Don't we all?
I can picture him, but I can't remember his name. I want to say George Harrison, but I know that's the Beatles.
George Harrison. Bless your heart.
But for some reason, that's the name. Yeah, that's the name coming to my head.
Or Orbison.
Monkeys.
Okay, Video Killed a Radio Star. The first video played on MTV. So points for that, Space Case. American Girl, okay, that's I guess they could some people consider it like an anthem, but it was a good song. And Tom Petty is a god in this world.
Critical. This is a Taylor. I'm in Kansas City, so and Taylor we trust.
Roy Orbison, he gets a invitation to the barbecue because his soulful voice. He's not. Roy Orbison had the voice, so yeah, I don't think he would count with that. Red Hot Chili Peppers. Love me some Chili Peppers though too, man. That's from my era, Critical. I mean, that's from my era for sure.
I think I want to point out first, Larry Love says The Police, which is a great choice, and Phil Treehouse said Cake, short skirt, long jacket. But for some reason, when Phil said Cake, it made me think of Beck.
Oh, is that the one where
Diana.
she's? Oh, good. That's the one where she's like surveying the she's surveying the factory and taking up slack is one of the lyrics in there or something similar to that. I want a short girl with a long girl with a short jacket.
Yeah, I know that song.
Okay. I'm getting the lyrics all jumbled, but yeah, that's a good song. Yeah.
But Diana is a song by Beck where it's like his Prince song, and I love it. And I think that might be a winner. We'll see. I go step to you with the fresh pack of gum.
See, this is how far back I go. I was raised by television, so yeah, I know lots of songs very much like the Partridge Family and the Monkees. I know their full repertoire, and I love them all mostly. Oh, my sister Taylor 24/7. Oh, I've heard her songs, and I couldn't name any of them, but they sound nice.
Shake It
Come
Off.
on,
Everybody knows Shake It Off.
I probably heard it. That's a short skirt,
Shake it
long
off.
jacket.
Shake it off.
Yes.
The haters gonna hate, 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 hate. Players
Come on,
gonna
get
play, play, play.
happy. We make you happy. Yeah, okay. That was the first
He's
theme song
in
too.
the 60s, guys. We can't bring him
Oh, I know. Gotta get our now brown eyed girl. You're my brown eyed. That's a sha na 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 na. Yeah, okay, yeah,
back.
okay.
Van Morrison.
Van Morrison. There you go. Van Morrison. Moon Dance is my favorite Van Morrison, but yeah, brown eyed girl might be a little more under the
That was a party
the
song.
flag.
The girls used to always play that song when we had parties.
Oh my goodness. Beck, no
up?
distractions.
What up, Damien? Good to see you. But check out Beck Diane, or is it Diana? I love that song. So
Diane, Cracklin' Rosie. I saw Cracklin' Rosie. Ah, Cracklin' Rosie, get on board.
Who sings that song you were singing?
Which one?
You're the one for me. Dun, dun, dun. Joanna. Who sings Joanna?
The Kool in the Gang.
Kool in the Gang. It was on the tip of my tongue. I couldn't pull it out.
Not a white group though.
Not at all. Not at all.
Not at all. American Woman. It's some good songs, man. But I mean, I don't know what context you meant. Like corny white or like really good white, because some of these are really good songs. I love these songs. American Woman. There's a lot of deep shit in there. Like, I don't want your war machine. I don't want your ghetto scene. Yeah, that's back in the day, man. DAD sleeping my day away. Ooh, that's a deep cut. That's a deep cut. I don't know that one. So yeah, it must be pretty new.
Sneaking in here with a deep cut.
I know. The Partridge Family was real. Well, fun fact, Damien, the Partridge Family is based on the real fans that also had a music career for many years, and so they kind of are. They probably got them mixed up there.
Man, I don't care what anybody says. Ice Ice Baby is a banger. I don't care what you say. It's a banger, dog. It will forever be a banger.
Ice Ice Baby. This guy just rattling them off, man. Fuck it, Informer. Ice Ice Baby. I got a million of them. The Informer was by this dude named Snow. Never heard it from again, I think, after that song, if I'm not mistaken.
I think he was a real criminal or something.
Yeah. So TN Comedy, maybe it's a different person than the other TN person that we saw earlier. Hey, what's up? What's up, Thomas?
Maybe he's just helping our view count.
Maybe just switch. Either way, appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. Oh God, come as you are. Oh my God, I like Diana. It's okay, but come as you are. Oh my, that's trippy. I love that shit. I mean, out here, man. Nirvana, Kurt Cobain, and Jimi Hendrix, they will never die. We still would celebrate those. It's like I live not too far from Kurt Cobain's birthplace.
Out
in the PNW Bay, they are legendary. I swear, my first year here, we were going to Seattle on a ferry, which I never fucking rode before in my life. On a ferry, where it carries cars and shit. No, but I got paranoid that there's this giant boat carrying people and cars. Crossing the the sound going to the city. But there was this cat on here, it's like the ghost of Jimi Hendrix. He was like on the ferry, with his guitar, just dressed as Jimmy and just strumming. You're like, wow. Time just kind of stood still out here. I see what Portlandia is about, because it's a different universe out this way, man. Genesis. Yeah, I saw Genesis once at a concert. It been my Dr. Von Hoot asked what my first concert was. That was almost my first concert. It was my second concert, I think. It was Genesis. Yeah. What did you walk into? That's my other page. I left it on alert. Okay. Yeah, we're talking about what's the whitest song you can think of, and just like, man, the dam just burst and everything just came out, and with a lot of good songs coming up. So.
Good times. I love
feel free to jump in.
I listen to all kinds of music.
Right on, right on. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Saw Genesis several times. Wow, wow. Yeah, I've only saw them once, but I've seen Journey like 3 or 4 times. It's like they were like playing with a bunch of people.
With
Like,
Steve
oh,
Perry or with the new
with
guy?
Steve, the original Steve Perry.
Oh,
Yes, with Steve Perry. Yeah,
wow.
still have. Yeah, that was pretty awesome. Yeah,
Steve Perry is a god to me. I love Steve Perry, man.
he's up there. He's up there in the high echelon. Yep. Whitney Houston. Yeah, she had the voice and she had the instrument for many years. And unlike Aretha, she didn't live long enough to lose her instrument. You know, Aretha kind of got a little. She lost it a little bit at the end. You know, respect to the queen, but you know, she wasn't. You know, she didn't really have it as strong as she did before. George Clinton, P-Funk. Yeah, George Clinton and the P-Funk. Yeah, Prince. Yes. Let's give out names of great bands right there now. Not white at all, but definitely a good band for sure. George Clinton and Prince are both good bands. Slave and Gap Band. Okay, yeah, okay, all right. So I see you. I see. Okay, they're doing the black thing, we're doing the white thing. So I got you. Yes. Slave. Literally, a black man named Slave couldn't be blacker. So yes, that's definitely.
I've
And the
never
Gap
heard of
Band.
Slave.
You never heard of Slave? Yeah,
That's a
oh
new
my God.
one.
You are younger than me, so you probably missed it. They had like only a few hits. There was a song called Slide. And they had, of course, the obligatory album cover with them, like, you know, bare chested, you know, with chains and stuff like that.
Of course.
So, of course. But they had a couple of good songs. Stevie Ray Vaughan. Oh my God.
Yeah, dude.
Stevie Ray could go in both categories. Another one of those. You know?
Rude. Since Rude told the truth, I'm gonna tell the truth. He said he loves Everybody by Backstreet Boys. I'll tell you, I'll admit that I love My Love Is All I Have to Give from the Backstreet Boys. I don't know why, but that song hits for me, dude. That shit. Backstreet Boys had some thoughts. I thought they were a black boy band for the longest
Backstreet
time.
Boys? Yeah,
Them
I thought
NSYNC. I thought they both were.
That's because they've been trained and groomed very well to do it. They have that soulful sound as boy bands. So yeah,
Backstreet, the 80s guys not with it.
Now, Sleepy, it was early Genesis, so everybody was still together. Like Phil was still on drums. It was really early Genesis. He had not gone his solo career yet, so it was like selling England by the pound or whatever that song was era. Genesis. Oh, way before that, yeah. That's what he was doing the duets with my guy Phil from Earth, Wind, and Fire. That Easy Lover. The Easy Lover video was like,
Easy Lover.
Oh, that was the shizznizzle. I love that, man.
That was a moment in time for sure. It's a moment.
Yeah. Two great singers in their own right, you know. Okay, Wu-Tang. There you go. Good one, 80s.
What up, Phantom Beat? Phantom Beat's a bass player showing some love to Thundercat.
Uh-oh. Phantom Beats. I missed that one. Thundercats.
Peter Gabriel's song, In Your Eyes. I love that song. That's such a great song.
In Your Eyes. Yeah. That's a good one. Oh, there's Thundercats. Yeah. That's awesome. Oh God! Don't be afraid. This is a safe space, Rude. You can say whatever you want, man. Ain't no shame in your game, and nobody's game to admit what they like here. Yes.
That was a big part of the evolution of me. When I was a kid, I'm half white, half black, but it wasn't okay for a black kid to like a lot of the white stuff. So when I was a kid, I used to pretend not to like white things because it wasn't okay. And like the evolution of me was deciding, you know what? I don't care. You know, I'm just gonna be what I am and not care. It was a huge part of being who I am. So love what you love, man. Fuck everybody.
Absolutely. That's our theme here. You know, that's our mantra, if you will. Oh my God, is it wrong that I love KC and the Sunshine Band?
Touch.
Oh, KC. I mean, because I couldn't even dance in the disco era, but you know, something about that sound, that beat, you know. And to me, KC, the lead singer, looks a little bit like Mark Cuban, like a young Mark Cuban. I don't know. It's just in my own opinion, but good jams.
Doobie Brothers were great. Michael McDonald.
Oh, the Doobies. The Doobie. There was a I forget the singer pre Michael McDonald, but he was pretty damn good too.
Really?
Oh my God! Oh
I don't
yeah.
think there was. I don't think I knew that there was a guy before
Yeah.
Mike.
Oh yes, Michael came after this guy. Either got sick or he left the band for some other reason, and then that other guy came back. Eventually, he may still be touring with the band, like doing the oldies shows and stuff like that. Oh man, they're going back in the day. They're finding some good stuff.
Yeah, we've killed 25 minutes with this. All right, fuck,
I know. I'm loving the sound of this song stuff though. Man, this is awesome. The Doobie Brothers, rocking doobies. The Doobie Brothers, who were actually not brothers at all, because there was an actual brother in the band playing. I think playing drums.
Let me get some more water. I'll be right back.
Okay, yeah, man. The Doobie Brothers. God, if you can remember the name of that first lead singer of the Doobie Brothers. Another No Prize is headed your way, but that was I think Michael McDonald came on during the Taking It to the Streets era, and then he got so big he eventually went on and started doing his own thing. Yeah, KC is tight, man. Yeah, that Florida sound. Yeah, that's the way I like it for shizzle. The Beatles. You know, man, I was talking on Roscoe's show the other day how much I love the Beatles, man, and how they were formative in my young years, and I thought they were just one of the deepest writing duos ever to come out. I still love me some Beatles. Huey Lewis and the News at a bar. Yes. Because, as we all know, Phil, it's hip to be square. So you see them in the bar, you know, like one love, brothers. While song confessions with Lorenzo. What song? Yes. That's right. I'm getting them all out of my system thanks to this wonderful chat here. I tell you. Oh, okay. Iron Man. Black Sabbath. Okay. That was probably, I remember sitting in the park after I had just, I don't know if someone had given me that cassette tape, or I bought it, or I don't know how I got this cassette tape. I'd never heard of Black Sabbath. And I just graduated high school. Maybe I was in my senior year or something like that. But I was listening to Iron Man, that album with Iron Man on it. And Iron Man came on. And I thought, whoa, this is the trippiest shit I've ever heard in my life. Now, I just smoked a joint, so it may have helped me have that opinion. But nonetheless, I thought that was one of the trippiest songs I had ever heard. I am not up on Tom Johnston, Space Case, but thanks for throwing him out there. Remember What's Happening? Rerun. Oh, my God. Tried to bootleg. I do remember that episode. Oh my God, What's happening? I gotta get some What's Happening drops and some clips from What's Happening. So that was a hell of a show, based loosely on Cooley High. Was that?
I said, "Where's this thing going?" While I was gone.
Oh man, we just found more and more people that we love. Tony Orlando and Todd. Yes, that's a combo group. Yes, that could be white, black, or Latino. That's pretty awesome. Yes, I had the Tiger. Oh God, that's one that gets you going too. Yeah, oh God, that's a really good one to get you going.
That's a universal one. I like that one because it's universal. I might go with that.
Yes, and you might want to put that on your workout playlist too if you're using that, man. It'll get you fired up for sure. Knock 3 times. Oh my God. Knock 3 times on the ceiling if you. Oh my God, that's back in the variety show days. Oh God, yeah. Let's do this. You know, literally, as you can see, the Bee Gees. Anything maybe by the early Bee Gees. The later Bee Gees were doing like total soul rip-off stuff, but yeah, it made them millions of bucks. So what the hell, you know? Early Bee Gees was very much more kind of like the British Invasion kind of sound. Queen. The great Freddie Mercury voice, man. I mean, we watched that Queen movie about Freddie Mercury. That's awesome. Hey, man, here's a good question right here.
I've got a musical ear, but that's it. It ends right there. I can hear it, but I can't do anything else.
All right, Queen top 5 band. Yes. Bitter Street Symphony is yes. Symphony. That's excellent too.
No, yeah.
Oh my God, yeah. You know all that stuff by the time.
That's class. I love Morris Day every time. In the mood with Purple
Jerome,
Rain. I need
bring
to
me my
watch
hat.
Purple Rain. It's been a while.
The only brother to have a gentleman's gentleman bring him his hat, man. How
So
cold blooded is Morris?
all the Minnesota boys, them and Prince and all of them from Minnesota representing.
Yes.
So,
You know all that stuff that Morris did and that Sheena and all those people did. That's all Prince. That's all them moving their mouths and Prince talking. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all them writing right there. So that's how awesome that dude was.
Prince was dope. He helped write one of my favorite songs was the Stevie Nicks, which was it was Stand Back, I think, right? He helped write Stand Back.
No wonder it sounds so good. Yeah, that's one of our better songs.
In the middle of my road, I did not hear you.
Oh,
I love Stevie Nicks. Stevie Nicks is magical. I saw her live in concert, and I can confirm that she's magic. Like she
is. Well, she considers herself a Welsh witch, so yeah, she is magical.
No, I'm not kidding. She's
yeah, for real though. Yeah, we're very much the same in that aspect, Brood. All kinds of stuff. I know, man. I know. In fact, let's just make this show all about music. Let's just name all our favorite songs. Let's just go down the list. Matic Money was the Bangles. I want to say, right?
Yeah, the Bangles.
Yes, right.
I still love that song, actually.
Mm-hmm. Yep, Nothing Compares to You. That was she covered it, and I think he covered it also. Yes. And I think Rosie Gaines sang it in Prince's band. There's a great live version of that I love too, with her singing in a live presentation of the revolution with Prince. He's had so many Oh, Larry Love, the Go-Go's. Oh my God, yes. And another. We'll end this on a bad joke. You know why the Go-Go's couldn't have babies?
Why, Lorenzo?
Because their lips were sealed. Thank you, and good night. I'll be here most of the week until they kick me out. All right. So
what up, Naman? Good to see you.
Hey, Naman, what's happening?
Hey. Time after time.
Don't mention Cyndi Lauper around Jack. Oh my God, Jack loves him some Cyndi Lauper. Her and the Rock and Roll Raccoon, Joan Jett. He talks about them all the time in an adoring fashion, let's say. Just in case Mrs. Jack is listening somewhere. He said some nice things about them. Very nice. All right, so there was comic books this week, believe it or not, and I got a few of them. So
I got a lot of them.
You got
every week.
You beat me this time, man. Wow, that's a good stack. That's what we call in the old country a good stack. All right,
I got a replacement. Did you know this about Daredevil? So I got this for free because apparently the first copy I got was missing like 14 pages.
14? That's a bit noticeable.
Yeah. So I have two of these, one with all the pages and one without.
Oh, wow.
So hopefully the error version is worth thousands of dollars, right, guys?
Those error things always are depending on how strong the demand is,
I feel like comic book collectors are kind of stupid. I'm just going to say it.
Well, there's a percentage of stupidity in every community, so yes, we're not.
Or maybe I'll put it this way: there's not, we're not all stupid, but the stupid people have a lot of money, it seems.
Oh, here's a good one from Naman who just joined. I want you to want me. I remember the live version of that live at Budokan shit dropped. Oh my God, y'all who were around for that at that time, you know what I'm talking about. You didn't hear nothing but Cheap Trick live from Budokan all year long, all summer long. These songs that drop in the summer like that, man, I tell you, I can identify every summer by whatever song was being hyped. Because every time you turn the radio on, it was on. That was one for me.
New Kids on the Block had a bunch of hits. Chinese food makes me sick. And I think it's fly when girls stop by for the summer.
Oh my God.
Is that a real
song? Oh
yeah,
my God.
LFO.
Oh no. NKOTB was I missed that generation, so I'm sure somebody remembers it.
No, LFO, that was 2000s. That was like I like girls that wear Abercrombie and Fitch. All right, somebody in the chat help me out here.
Who's
Somebody
LFO? What does it stand for?
I forget what it actually does stand for Swordman. I don't remember what it stands for though.
Wow. All right then, man. Talking about
All right. Give my butterfly, sugar, baby.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. Gosh almighty. All right. So let me go over these books real quick, fast, and in two hurries. We'll see what's happening here. Can we switch? Yeah, there we go.
Never kill all the book time on music.
All right. All right, y'all. I got She-Hulk, which I'm a little behind on She-Hulk. Got to catch up on her, but this is the black costume variant of number 8. I could have gotten the 8 cover, but this one is by the Dotsons, Rachel, and what's the dude's name? Terry Dodson. Terry and Rachel Dodson did this cover, so I like this one.
I got the A. I also ordered that one from Tifo though.
Did you now? Yeah, I got a few black what do you call them? Black costume covers or whatever. Next is Ultimate Black Panther number 4. I always manage to fall behind on they're usually mainstream books that I fall behind on. Look at great minds thinking alike here. Got to catch up on it though. Check.
Honestly, I haven't read a single one of them. I'll just
not a single one. I've at least read 2. I've read the first 2, I think. And this one I'm going to have to reevaluate. I was considering dropping it once. I know y'all in the chat said you've already dropped most of them, but I have not dropped this yet. But I'm going to have to catch up and see if I want to. You still getting it too? Okay.
I meant to drop it, but it's on my pool, and I don't have my heart to take it off.
I know, man. I'm the same way. So I have to have a very good reason to drop it. Oh my God, Supercut Don Dada. Is that the one? Da 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 da. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that was actually it's on the soundtrack of Breaking. So
Phantom Beat is talking about Destro. If that's Energon universe with G.I. Joe in them, then the answer is yes. Because Flash by Night was talking about that last night on my show, FOC and Chill, and I had no idea what we're talking about. So, but I guess the answer is yes, Phantom Beat. And if I'm right, if that's Energon.
It does. Oh yeah. I think it was on FOC last week, the week before last, maybe the Destro comic. Maybe the last one. No. I think Scarlet has to come out either before or after Destro, and then maybe all before G.I. Joe is formed and all that jazz. Because the last bright light. The last Duke has already come out, so yeah, we got one part of G.I. Joe already formed. One wing of it.
Damn you! Now you got that song stuck in my head.
I know, man. That's a jam, man. That's a jam.
I got to get that out of my head now. Dude.
Ein, zwei, drei, vier. Pharaoh number 3, y'all. And this is the thank you, the thank you variant. I was lucky enough to pick up from Danger Room.
Cool.
Yeah, nice. So this is. Thank you very much.
I hadn't seen that anywhere. I probably would have got it if I did, though. I like it.
Ooh, I was lucky. I was the only one that recognized it. Your favorite girl, Erica Slaughter. And,
yeah, I'm disappointed. I forgot to read this one. I have not read it yet.
Oh, man, you're disappointing me. Yeah, you got your 2 usual, at least 2 covers of that one. For real.
No, I'm embarrassed to tell you how many copies of each cover I get. It's stupid. Like, there's nothing that makes any sense about it at all.
It does, man, because that's your comic. That's your jam. It makes sense that you would get multiple.
What it is, my thought process, the way that I justify it is that I want to be able to give it away and still have some. That's really my justification.
Yeah, that goes into my thinking too. That's why I buy sometimes 3 or 4 multiples of a cover. But I think it's a jam, and I'll give it away in a giveaway. So I haven't done a giveaway in a while, so be doing some of those pretty soon. So yeah. Man's Best number 3. Last one was kind of a cliffhanger. can't wait to see what's happening because one of our friends were in trouble in a big way. So
The author of this book was recently on with Comic Book Worm. Great interview. I have not watched it yet, but I'm gonna watch it. And I love that Pornsack, the author of Man's Best, was on with Comic Book Worm. A number of channels they're streaming across, but
yes,
Comic Book Worm was one of them. They had a great interview with was it Eric Yamamoto Naman, who was the storyboard guy for movies like Get Out, and I thought that dude was super interesting. So they're doing a lot of great interviews over there for Asian Pacific Islander, I think, a month like that. And they're interviewing a number of great artists, heavy hitters. So check them out, guys. They're doing some great stuff over there.
Nice, very nice. And Nottingham is ongoing. I'm a little behind on Nottingham, but I will catch up soon. This is a really good read.
I need to reread when I finally get back to this. I'm gonna have to start over and just reread the whole thing, just to familiarize myself. My favorite thing about this book is that it's like you want to kind of root for the sheriff. You know, he's kind of the good guy, and I like that.
Yeah. I guess he's kind of like the most likable character in that bunch. You're right. Yeah. So you start over from number 1 all over again, or just
when I finally redo this, I want to start over. I'm going to read 1 through 12. Yeah, I'm going to read them all together because that's how I read. That's how I process everything, is reading it all at once.
Yeah, that certainly helps. All right, coming down the stretch here is Blue Book, which haven't read anything since number 2, I don't think. So this is number 4 of these limited series of 5 here. So I got to catch up on the last 2 of these.
Yeah, Good Asian was great, Naman, and that's just a cold spec book, and I love cold spec books. So if you have
me too,
go grab you some Good Asian number 1s. I'm sure they're cheap right now. $10 or less, I would buy it for sure.
$10 or less for sure.
That's a property that's optioned that has some possibilities, man. There's some interesting things about that book for sure.
You can get that second printing if you can find that too. So that's a good thing to do. What's up, Katie? How the heck are you?
Buy these things when they're cold. That's the way to do it.
Yes, and not also, when they're on the top 20 list.
Smash that like button, guys. If you haven't hit that like button, support us. Help us out with the algorithm here.
We appreciate you. We appreciate all of yous.
What up, K-pop? Another one of those channels streaming those interviews is K-pop, one of the great members of this community, a lovely gal.
In many ways, yes.
Thanks for joining us, homie.
And I broke down and got this Judgment Day thing here from Archie, because this Archie horror stuff has been pretty good. And I never thought I'd be buying Archie books, but I am. So there, I said it.
I thought you might buy them, so I'm not sure why you didn't.
Well, yeah, you're right. I'm listening to the Partridge Family. I'm probably a cinch to buy Archie, right? Come on, get happy. All right. The last one is White Boot.
Man, have you read this one yet?
Haven't read it, but it came highly recommended by Frank from the store, so he liked it.
Man, there is so much nope in this book.
Nope.
Like so much not a chance. Would you catch me saying yes to any of this? A whole lot of like, I don't want to be racist, but a whole lot of like, white people shit. But I will be back. I will be back.
Not racist or anything, yes.
For issue 2. But yeah, like what person would say yes and go on this boat other than okay, whatever. I'm done being racist.
I know. I told you I understand what you're saying, but some people may take it as a racial thing if they were sensitive about it. But I get what you're saying.
It is. It is being racist. I'll admit
there's some things that brothers just don't do. We just don't put ourselves in that danger. Just life as a black man in America is dangerous enough. It's like the thrill seekers, black in America for a day. Oh, okay. Can I make it to work? Okay, made it. I have to go climb a mountain, or something like that.
You read this book and you be like, yeah, I don't think a black person would do any of this stuff.
Yeah.
This book would have been over after the second page. Would have been all right. End of story. He said no. He said fuck no, and that was the end of the book.
Exactly. very short book. I'm sure to have that on there. A very short book. I forget if it was it SNL or somebody. I don't know. And as Rude says, it's right there in the name, brother. White boat. It says so right there. What's up, Ross? How you doing, brother? Naturally, yes.
I'm sorry. This is all jokes. We don't mean that.
All jokes. We don't mean nothing. We love y'all, but I'm just saying.
My mama's white, and I love my mama. So
yes. So I'm just saying, you won't catch me climbing no mountains. You won't catch me going in no submarine. That's not been proven yet. No. No scary movie would have been 15 minutes long. Seriously, man.
That's what I was thinking the whole time I was reading this book. I was like, nope.
Ain't gonna do that. Ain't gonna do that. Yeah. I can't wait to read it then. I really cannot wait to read it because, if it's anything like I think it is, it's going to be wild.
I'm curious. I like that art from Frank V. I do like the art. And the story, I'm interested. I'm curious enough about the story to come back for sure. So I'll be back for number 2.
Yes. That's a good review, man. That's coming from Circumstances right there. The man just read it, hot off the presses. All right, so you got some stuff for. I kind of
just did my what's good. Actually, I might have just blown my load.
You blew it too soon, man.
So yeah, are we doing that? I'll just do a little brief thing about it. But yeah.
Yes. Okay. She's Rachel Rickon. Wow. Good on you, man.
Francavilla.
Francesco Francavilla. Yes. One of our favorite names to say, as well as artists to read. So,
and generalizations are not absolutes. They never could be, right? So when we're generalizing,
amen.
Always exceptions.
Always. That's one thing to keep in mind. There are always exceptions to every rule. Absolutely. All right, so you want to do the what's good thing now, or
let's do it? What up, Fatty Boo Batty?
Hey, is that my man, my main man? Yes, haven't seen you in a cool minute. What's up, brother? John Stout. Good. Hope I can get down there, Oregon, and see a bunch of y'all down there this year. Maybe some of y'all can come up here, whichever comes first. That'd be awesome. All right, so let's do this. What's good? You want to go first?
My queen. I would do just about anything for Sade.
Your love is king. Yes.
My wife would just have to understand. She's like 60 something, and it doesn't matter. She could be 80, and it would not matter. I promise you. I promise
you. She has the queen status.
Sade could be like, I'm 85 and I'm ready for you, and I'm like, I'm coming, mama.
I'm coming.
I love Sade. I love Sade with all my heart.
Oh, yes. All right, here we go. All right, you're on deck, son. I can move you over there. There you go.
All right. Well, I was just talking about it, but I will say this was good from Distillery, White Boat. Great writer, Scott Snyder behind Noctera, which I was just thinking about that book today. I miss Noctera. I wish that book would come back. And I wish we could get some news about Noctera being optioned on Netflix. I mean, all that stuff that I got optioned in 2021 and just went away. You haven't heard anything about it.
That's the way it happens,
I ain't lying, Rude. I ain't taking nothing back either. Facts, dude, 1,000%.
Yes.
Be like Eartha Kitt from Boomerang.
So, but you saying you hit it?
I love that movie. That's fun.
That's awesome.
But this is about a dude. He's kind of there's an interesting backstory to the guy, which I won't give too much away, but he had a twin brother and some things happened when he was young and on a boat. And it's a very long list, Janet. But some things happen, some traumatizing stuff, and then we fast forward to him as a grown-up, and he's kind of a reporter for boating scenes and things of that sort. And he seems to be kind of a drunk, kind of a loser. But he gets an invitation to go on this white boat, and shit gets crazy from there. I don't want to give too much away, but as I said, there's a number of moments where I was like, yeah, if I was this person, I would not go to this. There's no way that I would. And but he continues to move forward, and obviously he ends up regretting it. But the art, if you've seen Francesco Francavill's art, then you know that he's perfect for this kind of book, this kind of horror book, creepy things in the shadows kind of book. It works really well, flows really well. And like I said, Scott Snyder is one of my favorite writers. He's wrote a lot of things, Noctera probably being my favorite. So I'm in on this one. And a lot of people, I've said it before and I'll say it again, a lot of people complain about this magazine format. But I really enjoy reading these things, man. Yeah. I really do. They're fun to read. I like the extra space.
For sure.
And this probably would have been it. This probably would have made the list again. I've talked about this one before. I just haven't read it yet, but this book is so good. From DC, Batman First Night. The art is amazing. The writing is really good. Looking forward to jumping in on this one, man.
Yeah, I've got that back in. Yeah. I've got that Tyler Crook cover coming from my comic shop, so I can't wait for that to arrive. It's got the creepy looking cover. All right, nice. It's nice. The whole Barat era, man. I mean, Sacha Baron Cohen was like the talk of the town for a little bit,
He'll be back. Apparently, he's gonna be Mephisto. So
he'll be a great Mephisto. I mean, he's good at anything. He's one of those guys like Robin Williams, just throws himself into every role.
It'd be crazy. Yeah, it'd be fun.
All right, this one is another from Kyle Starks and Fran Galan. Pine and Merrimack, about this husband and wife couple who she's an ex-cop. She's an ex-cop. He's an ex-MMA fighter. And they moved to this little quiet town, I think New England town maybe. And it's on an island, and they've set up a little detective shop on the corner of Pine and Merrimack, where they solve very easy crimes like infidel partners in marriages and unfaithful partners in marriages and stuff like that. Yeah, they don't want to do anything violent because she really, really, really hates violence and murder. Because she was a homicide cop and she hates murder, and she literally gets sick when she's around murder. So. This is her hang up. This is issue number 4. Some really deep stuff happened in number 4, which I kind of saw coming. So number 5, I think it's a wrap up issue. Really excited to see what happens with this. Man, if you're not reading this, if you're in a relationship and you're really close to your partner, then this might be something you can relate to. And it's funny. And it's got some dark stuff in there because they're trying to find this girl who's missing, and it looks like she may or not been kidnapped by a cult. And so it's good stuff. Good stuff from Boom Studios. Man, they always got good stuff coming out. So Pine and Merrimack, number 4 is going to be the 5-issue series. Wait for the trade or look for the singles. Your call.
Speaking of Boom, in case anybody's interested, I talked about this last night as well, but for you James Tynion stands out there, you big fans out there, he's got a Kickstarter going with Boom Studios for all of his stuff. Mimetic, The Woods, Something is Killing the Children. I think 3 of his properties, but there's just great print that they're selling with it, as well as some hardcover art stuff. So check out Boom Studios on Kickstarter if you're interested in that. I sunk $100 into it because I couldn't stop.
Yeah, hey, I'm not surprised. I wouldn't really been thinking. Maybe I mentioned it before. I've been thinking about maybe seeing what his Substack is every month. I don't know. I might be able to work it in the budget. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe I should think about it. Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe possibly. Because
I seem to be a big enough fan. Maybe I should.
Oh yeah.
The reason why I didn't though is I was worried I would sign up for it, but then I would never take the time to read it because I skip a lot of emails, and the Substack emails that I get right now, I don't read them honestly. So it's
I
worried about, but it's James. So if it was James, that might be different.
That's a different story. Yeah, that's the thing. I guess anybody can have a Substack. I guess the question is, who will sub to your stack? That's the big issue right there. But I didn't realize that. I thought you had to be kind of a big deal to have a Substack, but I guess not. Yeah.
No, I mean you gotta be a big deal to make money on it. That's
what I'm saying. You have a Substack. What if you had a Substack and nobody came? You call it a Substack or not? I don't know. Well, you'll see. You got anything else, or you wanted me to take it from here? Take it.
That's all you. It's all you now. Yeah.
All right. Well, All right. Well, I got a couple more things. One, I may have talked about this before. Maybe it was on Roscoe's Between the Lions, or was it on? Oh, I'm sorry. It was on Gary's show. It was one of my 10+1+1, the 10-1-1, Dwellings by Jay Stevens. Another guy named Jay, or the name Stevens, I should say, because Dave Stevens is pretty big and everything right now. What is up, my comic book brother? You missed your favorite white song thing, but feel free to chime in with it at any time. So, what's up, Willie? Glad to see you, my brother.
Don't do it, man. Not with that money.
Not with that money.
That's one of the most compelling scenes from the movie, I tell you. And we get added to a new. Oh my God, email. Oh my God, tell me about it. I don't. Where did they come from? How did they find us? Oh, I know. When we buy shit, it's all hidden. I was in Michael's today trying to buy some art supplies because the local store didn't have any, and Michael's is like so. I used to work at a corporate art store too, and it's so corporate, and they get like 2 people running the whole store. I know how that totally feels, man. You got like you're trying to cover like the whole, a whole bunch of people in basketball or something, and they don't even have. They have like a self checkout. It's like, really? I mean, to sign into the self checkout, you gotta give me your email address, and I don't want to do that. And then the lady's gone. Like, I don't want to do this. I'll just click the cancel button. It's grayed out. Help me. Bring me a live person, please. Yeah, they all these little things, man. They find ways to just get our information. And I don't like that. Any hoozle.
I'm feeling much fresher, Willie. Thanks for noticing.
he's looking very fresh. He's fresh. Exciting.
He's so good.
Hold the line. Here comes Ross with a couple of them. This is it. Yeah, that's a good one that gets you fired up. Yeah.
Kenny
Loggins.
Loggins.
Mistake who you are. This is it.
Kenny Loggins has a number of them, actually.
Yes, and Total Hold the Line. Ooh, those are 2 good ones. Dun, 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 dun. Oh my God, Toto. Oh my God. I think that's like a studio band that just put together an album, and they hit a huge hit with that album. Yeah. All right. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, Jay Stevens, Dwellings. This is the 3rd one, which I just recently finished, probably right before the show. And man, this is like 3 issues set, all like oversized comics, $10 a piece, worth every penny. And it's about this fictitious town in Ontario, Elswich, I think it's called. And it's like a murder mystery going on there. There may or may not be some supernatural things going on there. There's a detective there, but it's got everybody's got some stuff in their closet. It's almost like Beneath the Trees in a bit of a way, but it's done in the style of the old Harvey comics. As you can see, like, the Hot Stuff and Richie Rich and Little Lotta and all that jazz, So, man, this is such a good book. It's totally worth it if you can find it out there. I think the first one went to at least 3 printings. So, Dwellings, man, if you're a fan of that art from that era, it totally juxtaposes that much as the way Stray Dogs and Man's Best does, like putting like little cute characters in danger and doing like really weird things to cute characters. Animal Pound, Animal Castle, all that jazz. And I love this trend. A lot of good books are coming out of that trend. There's bound to be some stinkers too here and there because everybody's going to jump on the bandwagon, but this is not one of them. So Dwellings is the shiznizzle. And you heard it here first, and maybe not first, but you heard it here.
The music conversation continues.
What we got? What we got? Freedom.
I don't know the words of that song.
Michael McDonald. Exactly. That's what impersonate Michael McDonald is. Put some hot food in your mouth and begin singing. That's what you do. Oh yeah, but he had his own career after the Doobie Brothers. Yeah,
I love
his
Doobies.
I'm off to my own career. Yeah, a lot of people did, man. I guess you were one of them. Yeah.
For sure.
Razzmatazz. God, that's great. There was this SNL bit, the first appearance of this very heavy. What was it? The guy he played a woman. It's so like probably not PC now. You know, it's
Pat.
Carol. The first. Pat. Oh my God, Pat could not be done today. Pat is like. It's super cringe-worthy today, but this was
that could be done now more than ever.
No. I'm sure Julian Sweeney is like probably like when you mentioned Pat, he's kind of like, but Carol.
I never really thought there were funny skits though.
The Pat ones were just like uncomfortable and cringy, yeah. But now they're like even more cringy.
I didn't think they were cringy. They're just not funny.
Yeah. Well, it's Carol bits were kind of funny because his whole line was like, you know, okay, I'm this fat girl and I'm ugly and I'm wearing a wig and I'm named Carol. And like, you just go like, it's Carol. And it was like, you know, it was his whole bit. He did that for like a year or more. And the first appearance of Carol was like these people at a key party where they're switching partners. They're wife swapping basically. And they put the keys in the bowl and you all switch and you pick up stuff and everyone had a safe word. And one of the woman's safe words was razzmatazz. So that was I think I hear the word razzmatazz, I think of that sketch right there, you know. It was, anyway.
Ross mentions Bobby Caldwell, "What You Won't Do for Love," but that is not a white song. That is not qualified.
Yes. The black people have to say white songs. The white people have to say black songs for this bit. So yeah.
Bobby, if there's a racial draft, we get, God rest his soul, we get Bobby Caldwell.
It's the racial draft. I love the racial draft. That was such a great bit by Chappelle. Like, you're on the clock now for the racial draft. You know,
it's classic, dude. We need another racial draft. I'm drafting. I mean, Bobby Caldwell passed away. He's not with us, but he needs to be drafted into the black race. And I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, actually.
Sorry, not sorry. Yes, indeed. So white man, so what you want to do? Yeah. I know.
You know, funny thing about Bobby Caldwell is that he was never bigger anywhere than in Japan.
Oh my God! Right. Oh my God.
He was huge. Bobby Caldwell was huge in Japan.
Wow, I never realized that. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah. Oh my God, did you ever heard Kung Fu Fighting by Carl Douglas? That's before your time.
Everybody was Kung Fu Fighting.
In the beginning, it's like, whoa, ho, ho, ho. Oh, that was terrible. That was terrible.
I remember there was one of those commercials. They would sell those video or those CDs with all those old songs on it, and there was a commercial that always played that one. So it's ingrained in my brain.
Yeah. When Carol got a haircut. Oh God Almighty. Hurt. Oh my God. Hurt. That must be on the on that album with Closer. I think is that right, Rude? That whole album. I listened to it one night. It depressed me so much. I just wanted to put my head down and go to sleep.
Hell, Ross, we could. Ross, I'm sure we could find 10 rappers for that endeavor. And 80s guy mentions another song that is not that. We're drafting into the black song, Been Around the World by Lisa Stansfield. I understand that she's white, but that's a black song.
Been around the world. Oh, okay. Been around the world. Oh, yeah.
That song stayed on black radio, dog. Stayed on it.
Yes.
That's a black song.
And Ross, I don't know if you remember that was the song that brought Elton into the community. I mean, Benny and the Jets, you know, like people were bopping off of that stuff, man. It was like, who is this guy? He's been around for a minute, but he's a white dude from England. You know, Benny and the Jets was like this. Oh my God, that album. I love that whole album. Was it the Goodbye Yellow Brick Road album? But Benny and the Jets was the 45, the single that everybody just jumped into.
I think it's hilarious that we have devolved back into the music.
Yes. And here's Larry with the double Dutch bus. Give me a hoe if you got your funky bus fare. Ho. AC/DC. Any AC/DC song. Yeah. Surcam came up with a couple of those a while back. Yeah. Any AC/DC.
It was someone in the chat, actually. It wasn't me. I don't want to take credit.
I'm sorry. It was a Staple Spine. It was Jack from Staple Spine. Yeah, that's who it was. AC/DC. Yeah. They definitely had it going on. That was one of my, that would have been probably one of my better concerts too, if not for that Prince concert that I was asked on the on Between the Lines, because that was I've seen AC/DC at least twice before they blew up big, and I remember seeing like when Bon Scott was still alive, he would like the lead singer, no, the lead guitarist would just carry him around on his shoulders throughout the arena. This is how high these guys were. He's like carrying him around his shoulders, and the guitars are still playing. It's back, I guess, this guitar thing just kind of just first came out, and he was playing a solo as he's carrying the lead singer Bon Scott all around the whole arena, and everybody just went nuts. So, yeah. Oh, being Black Sounds, just
show enough.
Oh man, yeah. I mean, it's just showing up.
You are the
oh my God. You possess the power of the glow, exactly. Oh my God, good stuff, y'all. And last thing on what's good. This is not about. This is probably a good story too, but this is about the goodness of this cover here. This is Ultimate Spider-Man, Volume 1, Issue number 2, the variant, and this was just simply known as the car cover. I mean, and y'all remember it's 24 years ago. I know it was a while ago. But this was the shit for a while. This was as much as the number one for a while. This was like, because nobody had ever seen anything like, like, whoa, this is cool as hell. Like you see his reflection in the car and everything. It's like an actual photo. It was super 3D before the 3D animation shit came out. So I had it once and I sold it with my lot of Ultimate Spider-Man Volume 1. And I got nostalgic about it when the new Ultimate Spider-Man came out. So I found this one on eBay for around $20, and I had to pick one up. And it's in pretty good shape. So that's all I got for what's good. But that's nostalgia once again, how it makes you buy stuff,
They can have Kanye, Ross.
Oh my God, they can have me. Oh my God. Oh my God, we can trade all them for Kanye. Oh, we can trade for Lisa Stansfield and John B. I don't think anybody wants Kanye now. Yeah, he's just.
No, they want him. They want him. They can have
him
too.
Depends on who you're talking about.
It hurts my soul. I used to be It hurts my soul. I used to defend Kanye. I used to be a huge Kanye fan. I used to defend him when he shouldn't have been defended. I used to have his back. Now look what he did. I'll never forgive him.
That's what happened. Yeah, the dude's not well, man. He's clearly not well. When you're not well, when you got money, nobody has the nerve to tell you, that you need to get some help, or maybe he's just not listening.
Wasn't it wild how it was wild how he was publicly harassing his ex-wife, and everybody was like, "Oh, look at that! Isn't that cute?" It was like he's publicly harassing his ex-wife. This is not a joke, guys.
No, not at all. Not at all. And people were, defending our boy Diddy for a while too, until this most recent tape come out.
You can't defend him no more. It's over.
Now what?
Did you see him come out? Did you see his video where he tried to defend himself? Like I don't know who his PR people are, but they fucked up letting him do that video, man. Right.
Once again, people with money can just do whatever they want. And please don't. I'm doing it. I'm gonna do it.
Not a
not a good idea.
Thing that he said in that video was believable.
I couldn't get through it.
Not a single thing.
I couldn't even get.
Starting with "I'm sorry." Don't believe it.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't get through that shit. I mean, it's like, Negro, please, man, come on.
I don't know if y'all saw, but I highlighted this last night on FOC and Chill. Once again, check us out every Tuesday night. But 50 Cent sold the Diddy doc rights to Netflix, so we'll be getting a 50 Cent written P. Diddy doc soon. So that'll be interesting.
Really?
Yes. I guess there was a bidding war for it, and 50 Cent ended up selling to Netflix.
How did 50 end up with those rights?
Well, he's writing the story. He's writing the doc.
Oh, 50 is writing the story about Diddy?
50 been telling on
50
Diddy.
About Diddy?
He been telling on Diddy for a long time, though. 50's like 50's got this weird place in the pantheon, I feel like.
he's had quite a story. He's lived a life. Was shot how many times, and
I remember when he first. He was one of the hottest. Like in terms of just like this, like 0 to 60. I don't know that I've ever seen a rapper go faster than him. It was crazy how fast he just went.
Yeah. Once he got that, little boost from Eminem, it's like, whew, I'll take it from here.
I mean, he was blowing up before that, but yeah, once he hooked up with Dre and Eminem, it was over.
Yeah, that was pretty much it. Yeah. Dre kind of gave Eminem the boost, and Dre and Eminem gave 50 the boost, and next thing you know,
it's possible.
In the club.
It's possible. He's involved. 50's involved with a lot of TV. He made a lot of money in TV. Like, what was it, Power and all that? He's made a lot of money.
Yeah, that's amazing. Is DMX still around? Or did he pass?
He passed away. Yeah.
Did he? Oh wow, that's amazing. I thought I heard it. He was pretty young too. Man, that's a damn shame.
Grace Jones. Right. Grace Jones is great in Boomerang. I love.
She
Boomerang.
is
such a
strange.
So many bad women in that movie.
So many. So many. All right, let's get to these indie comics and actual reviews here. So I don't know if you want to take a smoke break or something, but you're welcome to stick around. All right, my son. I'll see you in a few. You're welcome to chime in anytime. Got a couple of good ones here, a couple of previously actual penultimate books. Some that panned out pretty well, some not so much. So we get to that in just a second here. I'm going to start with the first one, which is, as soon as I can get it going here without too loudness, is, what do you call it there? Oh, yeah. The first one is The Blood Brothers' Mother. Let's say that 3 times real fast. The Smothers Brothers comedy show, whatever, doohickey. All right, so this is something that I didn't think I was going to like just because it was a Western. I know that's pretty discriminatory just to say that off the bat, but I was wrong. And I'll be the first to admit when I'm wrong. But let me give the propers. First, it's by Brian Azzarello and Eduardo Rizzo. I'm sorry. And that spurred me on to buy it because this is the same team that made 100 Bullets, one of my favorite series of all time. So, the Blood Brothers' Mother begins back in the Old West, as you might imagine. And there's this criminal, this lifetime criminal. He's getting out of prison. And he's being walked to the front. I wasn't sure who was narrating the story at first, but it turns out it is this one kid who's narrating, one of the Blood Brothers, actually. So this guy is just a scumbag. They expected him to die in prison because he was such a bad guy, but somehow he got out after 5 years in a Mexican prison, and he is bent on revenge, if nothing else. So he's headed back to get back with his old crew. His old crew is an equally scumbaggy bunch of scumbags, and they're waiting for him. And they're doing some horrible things to some people. They found some homesteaders, and they just slaughtered everybody in the family, down to the livestock and the dogs. And this is a very brutal comic book and very realistic, as I imagine the Old West would have been. But this guy, he's not done yet, because the first thing he asks when he gets out is, "Where's my woman?" He's looking for his woman. He's going to settle a score with the guy who was the jailer at his old prison. He takes care of the jailer, and then he heads out in search for his woman, who is now, as they told him, been remarried to a preacher, a man of God. And this preacher is, I guess doing right. She has like 3 children, and 3 bastard children, as they say in the book. But hey, this guy's like, hey, you're my kids. It's a rough existence, but hey, they're getting along. And then one night, the guys show up, the bad guy and his posse, or not a posse, actually, just a gang, really, because posse is usually the law. But man, this book is, if a Western is if I'm gonna read a Western, it's gotta be something kind of quirky, and I think this kind of fits the if not the quirky description, it definitely fits the brutality description. Because, man, I mean, the violence depicted against these people, you got to figure was pretty commonplace, because it was a very lawless world back in the West. I mean, they were lawmen, sure, but even like now, a lot of them were crooked. And what are you going to call? You literally cannot call them. You know, so it depicts that so very well. And in the style of Brian Azzarello and Rizzo, it's another winner, I think. So I'm going to have to pick up number 2, at least, of the Blood Brothers. I think it's maybe a 3-issue series. A lot of these prestige formats are. So I will definitely be picking up the next issue of that one. But I just wanted to try it out to see if I liked it. And I did. So, yeah, you can find this. And I'm sure you can, because it came out last week. It's a little bit more expensive, but pick it up. The Blood Brothers Mother.
I'm a little interested.
Yeah, I'm not big on Westerns, but I'm big on that. You know. All right. Next is from the Spawn universe. Who writes this? Oh, somebody named Lewis. I should start writing down the names of the people who write these things, but it was a very good book, though. Is it Sean Lewis? Okay, Sean Lewis. Sean Lewis, and art by Valerio Giordano. Okay, I get it right. Valerio Giordano. Let's say that's it. Close enough. Hopefully, don't get mad at me, sir. Monolith #1. This is the first miniseries from this character who has appeared in Spawn before, but this is his first miniseries. So, and it's very good, I might add. So, pretty much what this is we see Monolith, who is just this like hulked out Spawn, and I mean he's very Hulk in his actions too. He just opens up. He's in this prison that he's been shanghaied into, and he's just like killing everything in sight. I guess he had been sedated for a while, and now he's awake, and all hell is breaking loose. And he's been kidnapped there and shanghaied there by Omega Spawn. And Omega Spawn is he's got a thing for this dude. You know, he's like, I must bring him to heel. I must let him know who is in charge, and I must break him and all this shit. So, you know, and the whole book is just like, you know, Monolith just like kicking ass. They show us how he got dragged in by the tractor beam. The tractor beam, I love that term, which is universal term for something that draws ships into your prison, your space prison. And I think some people will maybe have come to regret tracking his ass into the prison.
I wonder where that originates, tractor beam. Is that
probably
something like from Star Trek?
I'll bet it was either some early sci-fi, you know, endeavor. So, you know, you get a lot of pictures of Omega prancing and preening and holding his sword, looking all buff and swole and like that. And eventually Omega and Monolith come face to face, and you can imagine, you know, the shit hits the fan. You know, these Spawn books are so good for, you know, for just battles and fantastic, you know, just over the top art. Because to me, what a Spawn book pretty much is like an action movie in a comic book. You sign up for that, and that's what you get every time. You pay $2.99. You see a lot of big swole motherfuckers fighting and just knocking the hell out of each other. They're well drawn. You know, there may be a good story there, but you know, who cares? It's just a very exciting book to read, and this one didn't disappoint as far as that goes. I knew what I was getting when I picked it up, and I was happy with it. So, yeah, man. But I think the twist at the end is that Monolith may be swayed by this other character who's also been released from prison or somehow been escaped from the same prison. So he may be less of a Hulk smash, in this case Hulk kill kind of a character. So maybe this series might show his change, his thinking that maybe this being this kind of a character is not what he should be all the time, or not. Who knows? Either way, you want to find out, pick up Monolith. #1 was good. It was only $2.99. Very good deal. awesome cover. One of my favorite covers from last week. So yeah, liked it a lot.
More interesting than I thought it would be.
You read it too?
No, I didn't even pick it up, but it was more interesting than I thought.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Yeah, I think if you like Spawn, man, I think you can't go wrong with this. Because you're not looking for like, Tom King kind of a writing from a Spawn book, but if you're looking for something that's going to be action movie comics, I think that should be a term we use now. You're welcome. I thought it up just now. All right, last book. All right, another penultimate book, and this is the only penultimate book from this bunch, and that is from a few weeks ago, which is Bear, Pirate, Viking, Queen. And this one is also written by Sean Lewis, amazingly. Two very different books. It's amazing, right? And illustrated and drawn and painted by Jonathan Marks Baravecchia. So it's a very nice looking like watercolor, or I think it's watercolor-ish kind of a cover. So yeah, I had it as a penultimate book, and let's delve into it. There's this guy, this captain, right? And he explains like he loves boats. I get that. But it turns out he has been kidnapped by pirates and being made to not walk the plank. They said they wouldn't waste time with that shit. They just throw your ass in the drink, and that's it. So plank, just throw him overboard. So he gets thrown overboard, and somehow, I don't know if he has a vision of a bear, or he actually, because it's written in kind of a metaphorical, terms, but I think he actually met a real bear and befriended the bear. He works for the Queen's Navy, so there's the Queen. He ran into pirates, they're everywhere. There's the bear, so we got 3 of the 4 elements right there. So we're moving right along. So eventually he gets his own ship again. I guess he keeps the bear on board because, they're pals. And then he runs into he begins like pirating because that's how you made it back in the day when you didn't have money. You became a pirate, right? And he runs into this Viking ship. So his gang, we're gonna rob they've been robbing lots of other ships in the Queen's Navy. I'm just gonna rob this pirate ship. So they take the pirate ship, and it turns out this pirate ship has this super badass Viking on there. This is a Viking ship, yeah. This Viking has a super badass Viking on there. And this Viking has got some kind of weird, I don't know, superhuman powers here. You see his picture right here? And he just starts kicking ass all over the place. And everybody's just like, bail. Let's get off this damn ship. Mission aborted. But they turn around, this guy is on their ship. So as you can imagine, more hell breaks loose after that. This is a very long book. It's not super long, but it just seemed long because, to be honest, a lot of the words, a lot of the fonts, they kind of just blend in. Some are they had the animal castle effect. Remember how that bad font size thing was going on? It had some of that. A lot of it was handwritten. It was not legible a lot. I know they're being artistic, but when you can't read it, it's no longer artistic. So you kind of lost me there. I love the art to a degree, but then I kind of got lost in it to some degree too. So as a love-hate thing with this whole art, you can see in some of the stuff there, you really couldn't tell what was going on in some scenes because it was just so rough. It was like a rough, a watercolor sketch, and they just made it into a panel, and I just kind of lost a little bit of the continuity with that. And unfortunately, I may have already ordered the issue number 2 thinking it was going to be good. So there's that. So I guess I'm going to have to read issue number 2 to see if, yeah, never do that, folks. So I guess I'm going to read 2 to see if it's just as, the same way. Hopefully they either make it a little bit more legible or they just make it a shorter book because it's just it was just a chore to finish at some point. And I'm just realizing that this is, John Lewis, and it's 2 different things, 2 very different books between this and Monolith. But hey, man, gotta be versatile, right? You don't try stuff, then you never know. Bear, Pirate, Viking, Queen, from Sean Lewis and Jonathan Marks Barvecchia. So it is what it is. But you know, I really don't think that I knowing what I know now, I would have ordered it, and I probably would. It looked interesting, and that's why I made it a penultimate book. But sometimes you can't always literally judge books by their covers. So let your conscience be your guide. That's all we got here.
There you go.
All right.
Another great week in the books.
Another great week. Oh, we still got to do the previews. Still got the previews. Let's talk about the previews. And here we are with the news layout. No, this layout. There we go. There we got it. All right. First week.
I'm a couple issues behind on Avengers Twilight. I need to get on that one.
Yeah, oh, I'm caught up. Oh, I can't wait for the Hulk makes his appearance in number 6. You see here. So it's I think this is the last of the series. So this is where the cockeye hits the fan, as they say in the old country.
Do they say that? Who says
they
that?
do. Back in the old country, they would say that very often.
What old country?
Look it up. I don't know. Pick your old country. It's all
England?
they're all
England.
They're all old except the United States. So pick one. We're the adolescents of the world. So everyone else is from an old country.
We are.
Yeah, Ultimate Spider-Man number 5. I'm not sure what's happening there, but it's always been a good book, so pick it up anyway. Detective Comics, absolutely. Wolverine has made it to number 50 in this current incarnation. Man, I'm surprised. I'm really surprised they haven't rebooted that. It must be selling very well.
It is. Look, it's third from the top. That's
based on that,
good.
yeah, based on that ranking, that's what's happening. Man. Sales talk. And bullshit walks the marathon.
I don't think that is sales. That is just the number of people who have it on their pull list. So it doesn't look like you use it, but I use League of Comic Geeks to track what I'm getting every week. And so you see that little arrow on the bottom left underneath the book.
Uh-huh.
If you click that, you add it to your pull list. And I think the rankings are based on the number of people who added that book to their pull list.
Oh, okay. Okay, so they're not pulling it for you, but they're just like aggregating this data to use.
So like people like me go in there, they say I want to pull this series, I want to pull this series, and when I go into my comic shop, I have a pull list with my shop, but I also check my list on League of Comic Geek and make sure that I'm not missing anything. And a lot of people do that, and I'm pretty sure this front page ranking is based off what did. So if a bunch of people put Ultimate Spider-Man on their list, it's going to be the number 1. So it's not based off sales or anything like that. It's based off users on the website.
Ah, okay. Looks like Sleepy talked about the tractor beam. I think on Star Trek.
Yeah,
could be. Here's a farmers use tractor beams.
I'm gonna look that up. Actually, I'm gonna
actually
get curious about that.
Yeah. With the tractor beam deal?
It's spelled like tractor, like
like a John Deere. Exactly.
Yeah, I thought it would be spelled differently, but it's not.
Yeah. Let's not get too creative here.
The term was coined by E. Smith in his novel Space Hounds of IPC 1931.
Damn. Well, now I can rest easy at night. I know that shit. All right, thank you.
Now we know. Thank God for the internet.
The more you know, as they say.
Hey, what up, Vog? I didn't see Vog sneak in here. What's up, Vogs? Bobby De La Gato snuck in here. What's up, homie?
Yeah, you didn't see Babito?
Yeah, I didn't see Babito.
Give it a chance. What? I mean, Bear Pirate Viking Queen? I'll give it one more issue because I gotta. But that's the only reason I'm giving it one more issue. World Tree, number 33. Did not mean to rhyme there, but it's coming out. No, World Tree number 10. I'm sorry. Selecting again. World Tree number 10. It hasn't gone quite 33 issues yet, but what else we got going on here? Oh, okay. Power Girl. Let's take a look at the Power Girls. Want to take a look at the Power Girl covers? Yes.
I wonder if there will be tits and ass on them.
I would bet the farm, both yours and mine, that there will be.
There's already ass on that one. Honestly, I like a fatter ass than that, though. I need that ass to be fatter. Yeah.
Fat ass is overrated. They're overrated. Kind of like boobs, like more than a handful wasted.
You bite your fucking tongue, sir.
Well, looky, there's only 3 covers, man. What's up with that? What's up? It must not be selling or something. So Tony S. Daniel, cover B.
There's those boobs, though.
There's the boobs. She's got the booby window.
It's not overdone like it usually is, though. That is strange.
Yeah, but anytime there's a booby window for a character,
Are they not trying to sell books? What are they doing here?
I guess they are. Yeah. Oh, David Talaski has got little playful Super Cat, whatever her name is.
I like that one, actually.
Yeah.
I like the style on that one.
Well, so only three covers, folks. They must be cutting back.
Oh, who's that pretty creator? Hold on, go back.
Okay.
Who is that pretty creator?
Oh God, calm down, son. Calm down. That's Leah Williams.
Hi, lady. Hi, lady.
Lady. Yes. Oh my goodness. There you go. Oh, stop that. How's that repeat thing come on? Oh, there we go. All right, she can have what she wants it over and over again. Yes, love that.
She is pretty though. Jeez.
She's pretty.
She's Williams.
I think Eduardo Pansicchia is very, very pretty as well. To some folks.
He's all right.
He's all right. You'll do. I give him a 2.
Grow some hair, bro.
I give him a 2 dressed up, maybe. I don't know, maybe. In his Sunday best. All right.
Ross understands. Me and Ross are hitting it off tonight.
Don't encourage him, Ross. There's no living with him. I know the brothers at home that's dropped their tea and spit it out. What? What are you talking about? I've never got to do with you more than this.
It was blasphemy. I agree. You're way off the reservation with that one, brother.
All I'm saying is, I like proportion. Because some, keep it real. Because sometimes, some sisters just let it all go and figure I'm gonna get this big fat ass and that's it. You need to tone the rest of it too. A little bit of that. How about this ass though, huh? This ass, huh? How about it? I know everybody's got their own kinks too. Don't trust them. I know. Words to live by, Bobby D. Words to live by.
That's another great weight song, isn't it? That one hit like wildfire with Stranger Things.
It did indeed. Okay,
I loved it. Dude. I was feeling that. It had such an 80s feel, and I love 80s sounding music. I love 80s sound.
Is that Poison?
It's probably my favorite.
The girl is poison. I think that's the one, right? With the big button smile lyric in there. Or is it a different?
That's the BBD. Yeah.
BBD. Yeah.
Big button smile, that girl.
It's poison. Is it me? Or is it,
that's junior high for me right there.
Back in the day.
I used to wear that tape. I had that tape, dog. I used to wear that tape out.
Tapes don't take long to break. That's why there's so very few like cassette tapes in existence now, because they will break, and now you get to perform microsurgery to make them better again. And good luck with that.
Tapes are never better than records, because records you could skip to your song, whereas tapes you got to rewind and fast forward. It's annoying.
Sequential, baby. Sequential of well, it was better than it was a step up from the 8-track, so definitely that. But and then you ever have your machine eat your tape, and that's just like you just want to scream your $10 tape.
Oh, get your pencil out, go to work on it.
Oh man, there's almost saving it.
8-tracks are trash, bro. I hated 8-tracks.
Whoever came up with 8-tracks should just be kicked in the ass. That's just a horrible idea. Yeah.
Trash. You could, if I recall, you couldn't rewind, right? You had to listen to the whole thing.
You have to you can't rewind. You got to skip to the next track. You got 4 tracks, I think. They called it an 8-track, I think it was, yeah, you get skip to the next track and you wait till that song comes back around again. Lame. I don't know what the advantage was. I guess because, it just goes in a circle.
You can play them in your car, right? I think that's part of it.
So I guess if you make it out in your car, you don't have to want to change the tape. You can just leave it in there. It doesn't have to be flipped over. I guess that was
That's what we had, and we like it. Respect, Bobito. Respect.
Ooh, and I like it. Oh my! Stop singing, Lorenzo. Stop it. All right. So the Penguin. Is this Michael Jackson look like the Penguin, or the Penguin look like Michael Jackson? What the hell? What's going on with that? Look at that. Total Michael Jackson Penguin going on, man. I don't know. It makes me very uncomfortable. But
I kind of regret jumping off that one. I kind of wish I would have stayed on it.
Yeah, I got the first one, I think. It's because it was a big deal, and I liked a couple of the covers, and I maybe got another cover that I liked. So I've been cover buying it here and there, but not a lot. Some people say it's good. So, I don't know. Is it a Tom King joint, too? I think it is. Maybe not. Yeah.
I'm not sure. Let's see.
All right.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
It is? Okay. Yeah, that's probably why I considered it, yeah. But, check this out. Spider-Verse. Age of Spider-Verse, number 4, Age of Spider-Verse, volume 6 probably, number 4. This features the first appearance of the Spider-Woman from the smash hit Across the Spider-Verse movie. That's right, the Jessica Drew that stole that great movie is coming to the comics world.
It's going to be lit when that movie comes out. I can't wait.
Is it not out yet? I thought it already came out and I missed it. I mean, which one is she?
She's in the second one. That one's out.
Okay.
I'm talking about the next one, the third one.
Okay. See, I haven't seen the second one yet. I'm behind the times, big time.
And it's good.
Totally
I love Spider-Punk. It made me a fan of Spider-Punk. I love Hobie.
Huh.
But I want the movie version of Hobie. So if the comic version is different, I don't want him. I want the movie.
Okay.
Version. It's the guy from Get Out that voices him.
Guy from who?
The guy from Get Out.
Oh, really? The star?
And yeah, the main guy.
The lead man? Okay. Yeah, okay. Well, speaking of big, I mean, see, but proportionate, see? It's, she's got a nice onion going on there, as I used to say, but it's just not excessive. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, y'all. That's all I'm saying.
Can I peel your onion, baby?
The onion make you cry. All right. So this is written by Neela Magruder and drawn by Marcus Williams. And I gotta watch that movie to see how she stole the movie. Because people are debating, oh, she didn't steal the movie. Oh, everybody stole the movie. Okay, whatever. Calm down. But I did pre-order this cover here, and that's made me I just like this cover. So who's that? W. Scott Forbes variant there. It's an open order book.
That's kind of a nice one.
Mm-hmm. So was she pregnant in the movie? Is that the story too? She was actually pregnant.
Yeah,
pregnant riding a motorcycle. Okay, that's kind of noteworthy.
I don't think did they tell us who the baby daddy was? I don't think they did. I can't remember.
Oh, it remains a secret. That's a surprise for the next volume of Edge of Spider-Verse.
I think Ghost Spider looks dope. She might be my favorite costume.
She is dope, and I got a Ghost Spider, the one in our thumbnail, that one coming from well, not the one from 100, but the trade dress coming from my comic shop pretty soon. Now they say this is an homage cover.
Real Rude did it. He's coming out.
Is he coming out? Rude, you are the baby daddy.
You dirty cow.
So now it's your Maury show moment to run backstage and do all kind of crazy shit. All right, so this is an homage cover here, it says, from Pete Woods. I'm not sure what it's homaging. Thoughts?
No idea.
Me neither. That's all we got for us covers that really are worthwhile. No more incentives. So, yeah, that's it.
Cool cover. I do like that cover. If I was buying this book, I would buy that cover for sure.
Yeah, I don't know if I bought that one. I for sure bought the red one with her arms crossed, but we'll see.
Not buying that book.
Buy it. Speaking of Spider-Punk, number 4, Arms Race.
I am buying this one.
Oh,
only because the movie made me like Hobie a lot.
It's a pretty cool character.
He's my favorite character in that second one.
Yeah. Midnight Suns is a blood hunt crossover. I don't know if I'll get that one or not. I'm sure Jack's getting it if you're out there.
I'm not doing the crossovers, man. Unless it's a book I'm already on, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, I read the Doc Strange because I get Doctor Strange, and it was the one you should read right after the Blood Hunt #1.
I might get this Black Panther because I do read Black Panther, but it doesn't look to be. Yeah, Black Panther ended, so there is no current series. But I might grab this.
It did. I didn't know that already. Damn.
I'm pretty sure. Maybe I'm wrong on that, but I thought
I know they rebooted it not long ago, but it may have ended. You never know.
I may be wrong on that.
Batman Dark Age, I've heard is good too. I've got the first 2 issues, so I really need to read them fast so I can see if I'm interested in buying any more. Yeah, so this is Mike Allred and Laura Allred. Helverine. Oh, yes, I see a Black Panther coming up here. Let's take a look at Helverine first, though. Helverine, #1. Helverine, first appearance, still going for that. It's still holding strong at $50. I was able to flip one for 50 not long ago. So you might want to pick this #1 of these this #1 issue of Helverine up.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. Don't forget I told you so. Might pay for a couple of comics. A couple of comics that you really like. This book is so dumb. This one dude says the book looks so dumb, instantly pulls it. I know the feeling, my man. I absolutely know the feeling. This A cover is by J.P. Meyer. I kind of like that one, but there are some dope covers for this book, though. Excellent. Alina Casagrande, the Stormbreaker. God damn it, Marvel, get that Stormbreaker thing off the cover. Nobody cares about it. Okay, put it on the back. No one cares. Okay, you're just ruining the artwork, putting that stupid bar on there. I mean, just ruins the art for me.
It's not that bad. It's better than a whole logo, right? I don't really like that cover that much.
Well, Debbie Downer.
You're complaining about the logo. What is the difference? Come on now.
Yes. Well, whatever, man. I'm just a perfectionist when it comes to my virgin covers. Marvel hates to give you a virgin cover. They hate it. Unless it's a Disney cover, which they mandatory do because they're fucking Disney. But anyway. And I don't know who's doing the spoiler cover, but I ordered that shit. So whatever it is on there, I got a copy of that coming too. I ordered that one and this one, the Scotty Young variant, which Sky is always good for a variant, usually.
Night Thrasher's ending. I need to actually read that one.
I haven't read #1 yet. Oh, what must Beckerman think of us? We haven't read it yet. We're letting Beckerman down. I'm sorry, Beckerman.
It didn't happen.
It didn't happen.
The other, so we're fine, guys.
Jedi mind trick. All right. So what else we got here? We got some other ones here. Incentive covers. Gerardo Sandoval. Anyone care about that one? I'll do one more of those. Gerardo Sandoval. I tell you, I don't know. I mean, it's let your conscience be your guide. Let your pocket be your guide. Well, you want to order one of these or not? And of course, what is this? The Gotham City Limit, Tyler Kirkham version, ASM 238 homage. There's one thing that has not been homage to death yet. So it's still, I think it's still worth it. This is a little bit of a different take on that cover. And Tyler Kirkham always kicks ass with their work. So there you go.
That's crazy, yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's talk about this Black Panther blood hunt you speak of. I think I might pick this one up, actually. I think I very well might pick this one up.
I'd add it, even though I probably shouldn't.
I know. Share this one instead. Yeah. So Black Panther blood hunt. Who's the creative team? Cheryl Lynn Eaton, and Fareed Karimi. So I did that cover. Who did the cover? Our friend Andrea Sorrentino. Oh, yeah, that's a brutal cover. Looks like the prince has been turned. He's one on the dark side, along with Doc Strange and a bunch of other folks. Yeah, that's and there's a Davi Go variant. I like me some Davi Go. I might get that one. Which is there a red band? I don't think there's a red band. Probably just red bands. Did Blood Hunt come out this week too? I think it did, didn't it? I think I missed it.
Yeah, it was delayed at my shop. So
yeah.
Well, actually, the regular cover was fine, but the red band was delayed. So
man, red band. It's like
next.
Red band is rare as chicken teeth these days. It's hard to find. I wish I had ordered more copies of them. And wish I had taken that chance to buy that one for $25 for $40. It looks like a hell of a deal now. In retrospect, it's not losing value.
I have not read it, Ross. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen that book actually.
Which one?
Space Negro, the Last Negro. Willie gets the Willie stamp of approval though.
Let's see. I read the first Space Negro. It was okay. I'm not really I don't know. It didn't blow me away, to be honest, but it was kind of cute. Space Negro. The guy is very self-effacing, the artist. So I may give him another chance and pick up those subsequent issues. But I did read only number 1, and Willie, yeah, great, love the art. Hey, good night, Willie, man. Thanks for stopping by, man. Good to see you, man. Always, man. Good to see you, my brother. That's awesome. And I always get to say hi to. Thanks for watching stuff on the stream. I always get to greet folks on the stream, and we love the folks who watch the stream. So, everybody
the
can't
replay,
be.
You mean? Shout out to the replay.
Oh yeah, the replay. That I'm a little tired today, man. I don't know if you noticed or not, but I'm a little out of late night last night. All right, so back to the grind here. Oh, look what's happening. There's a wedding album. Who's getting married, you may say? Some of the X-Men are getting married again. And it looks like it's Mystique and Destiny. I don't know who Destiny is. You can't see it? Oh, sorry. I was kind of train wrecked on it, like Mystique. And who's Destiny? I don't know who Destiny is. But whoever it is, they're getting married. The Mystique and all that jazz. So okay.
Done made Mystique gay, huh?
Yeah, well, that's maybe she always was, but like so many other people in real life, we just never knew it because there's folks out there.
Oh, what an interesting thought. Like, if you were like Mystique or a shapeshifter, would you
you shift back and forth genders? Where you going with that?
Would you shift into a woman and have sex? The answer is a firm no for me, but maybe I would feel differently if I could actually do it. I don't know. But in my head right now, it's a firm no. I'm going to stay.
Well, for those that believe in past lives, we have all been different genders throughout our different past lives. That's why many of us can relate to. Would I do it? Would I do it? Oh, you asking me? Would I do it?
If you could shift into a woman, would you get busy as a woman?
If
with a man?
See, the males. You got to clarify that now, because in this life, I'm very incredibly hetero. I probably have been other things in my past life, but I'm just so ridiculously straight now. It's almost comical. So I probably would not. But if I were, that'd be the perfect thing. I can have it literally both ways.
What if you're like just missing out on the greatest thing? Like, what if you're
missing out on the greatest
thing? Like, honestly, it would be a different question if you could actually do it, right?
Good night, Larry. Good to see you too, brother. Well,
yeah. Back to the book. Common collects wedding covers.
Yes. Oh yeah, the art about Space Negro. Yes, really good covers. Yes, I do collect. Do you? Well, you grab this one, my friend, because they got several of them here. They got an homage here to the Mary Jane and Peter wedding issue. I don't know how this has probably not been homaged a lot. Damn sure not as much as Spidey 300, but a little bit. Jessica Fong.
I'd like to see someone do the numbers and like the most homaged covers, and I'd like to see like how far ahead ASM 300 must be from second place. Because in my mind, there's got to be a huge gap between first and second.
Yeah, well, there's probably another one knocking at the door that I can't think of right now. But yeah, that's number one. That's number one that needs to take a break right now. That needs. I don't want to see that for a while.
Lots of stuff has been homaged over and over again, but that one seems to be homaged every week.
And as someone on Gary's stream pointed out, the original cover wasn't all that great anyway. Why you just keep
it's
doing
a cool cover.
I think it's all right. I mean, I don't think it's the greatest cover, but it's all right.
It's a classic time.
When it came out, it was more the notoriety of it. God, I had a copy of that too. I wish I had not sold that copy. Anywho,
I think if it wasn't a dope cover, it wouldn't be so sold. I think the cover has to be good for it to sell like it does.
Well, the Avengers annual first appearance of Rogue is one of the most. I've been thinking about buying that cover because it's a key. Buying that book because it's a key, but I can't get past that cover. I don't like that cover at all. It's just like
I have.
It's like you have one.
I won one from Cali Comics actually.
Yeah. If I won one, I graciously accept it. But I guess is this an answer to switch to a man to a woman? I hear you, brother. I hear you. Yeah, I mean, if I won one, I graciously accept because it's a key and it's her first appearance. But I just don't like the cover. I mean, it's just such a. It's like they didn't even care. Like, here's some shit, here's some stuff, or here's an ad for some bicycle or something at the top that we're giving away. That could have been on the back page, but on the inside. But let's put it on the top of the cover anyway. But I just don't like that one. Oh, okay, John Stout, number one has been number one, Spidey number one. Yeah, that's with the FF.
Not as much as 300 though. It has been homaged a lot though.
A lot, almost too much, one might say. All right, so last cover of this one we're going to look at is this one, Russell.
Is it too much? Is it too much if it sells? It could never be too much if it sells, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, I like that cover.
Russell Dodderman, dude. Russell Dodderman can do no wrong in covers. I mean, just to mention the name. In fact, he's doing a Kickstarter, which I almost backed. It is for a book of his art, and that baby has been funded many times over, as you might imagine. He's got like thousands. I'm not mistaken, maybe over $100,000 in funding for that book. So he's straight.
If you've got the audience, Kickstarter seems to be a great tool.
Oh my God! I'm taking my talents to Kickstarter. So hook me up, y'all.
Yeah, we're ready for that Lorenzo Kickstarter. We're waiting on you.
Well, I won't have as many as Russell, but I appreciate anybody that comes on.
Get the book done first, and then go to Kickstarter for the publishing, baby. Let's do it.
That's the way it's done.
Jill, get him going. Tell him it's go time.
All right, Star Wars.
Awesome 5 return. Let's go, baby.
Django Fett. Oh man, not down with that. Dawn Runner. I need to read number 2 of that. It's interesting. The Six Fingers. I'm so far behind on that. Excellent book, though. Excellent book, as well as the one hand. The one hand, the 6 fingers go hand in hand. And I forget what the reading order is on it, but I'm stacking them. I'm going to read them at some point. So there it is. I'm going to do it. All right, Philadelphia. Quick look at Philadelphia here. Too bad Willie's gone, but maybe you'll see it in the review in the replay. Yeah, I'm a little tired. Maybe you'll see it in the replay and maybe explain to me. Number 35 is coming out allegedly next week, part 5 of 6. I pre-ordered number 35 and 36, and my comic shop refunded me on both of those like they're not coming out. So what's happening? I don't understand what's happening with that. I need an explanation. I mean, thanks for the money back, but I'd rather have the books.
Mavericks about to win a close game.
So I don't know. And this one, the Clayton Crane B cover was totally just dropped. Maybe, I don't know, nothing to do with Clayton Crane, but I think I'd order the A cover and the B cover from this one, and that's number 36.
Dope cover. I like it.
It is. But America, people were so mad at Clayton Crane for a while. Remember that? Remember that stuff?
Yeah. His books are pretty sure his books are still selling.
I can think of one dude who was super mad at Clayton Crane, but that's another story.
There's a lot of things. It's like a lot of people are like, how dare he steal his woman? And I'm like, man, women aren't property. They can't be stolen.
That's right.
You know, she left of her own accord. She probably had her reasons, you know.
Absolutely. So. Absolutely. I mean, men that think women are property are kind of think like Diddy.
Yeah.
Come back here, my property. Drag you by the hair back to the hotel where I can beat you some more. Oh, yeah, God. Fuck all that.
That shit was terrible.
It's terrible. All right, so we're coming down the stretch here pretty soon. I know people are leaving because it's getting pretty late. It's getting late, but it's not too late. So it's time now for the penultimate book, and let's get that going right damn now before it gets too late in the night, folks. Here it is. Yes, indeedy do. All right, this is the penultimate book, and this week that book is called Grommets, and not to be confused with Gromit from the little cartoon we used to watch, Wallace and Gromit, which I used to love so much. This is a tale of a coming-of-age tale. We all love those coming-of-age tales, and this is by our guy Rick Remender, or perhaps you say Remender, or Remender, however you say it. This is by him. So let's take a look at the trailer that I had to make for Grommets because they did not make one. What's up, people? Make your trailers, okay? Save me some work. Two best friend outcasts navigate the Sacramento suburbs of 1984, where they find a home in skateboard culture and punk rock. On one side of the coin, Grommets is an authentic look at 80s skater culture, a snapshot of the generation that turned skating into a worldwide phenomenon. On the other, it's a heartfelt coming-of-age story that follows two friends from troubled homes as they navigate their damage in an era when no one cared. I gotta say, I love the art on here. I know Remender.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. That was cool.
Yeah, that's who is that? Brett
I'm gonna buy this for the art. I like Rick Remender, but the art is what just pushed me over.
Yeah. I mean, I was considering between this and another couple of books, but the art definitely pushed me over there. And I somehow missed this. I didn't pre-order this. I'm sure I'll be able to buy one, but I don't know how I missed this pre-orders. I don't think.
Let's see if it's sold out on T-File. If it's sold out, it might be kind of hot.
It might be.
It is not sold out, guys, so you're fine.
Oh. Yeah, I think it's going to be under the radar pretty much because it's just one of those books that, you know.
I love the art style. I love these covers.
Me too.
Really like it.
This is actually this cover is David Lapham. This is the one in 10. David Lapham, Stray Bullets dude. This is I will look for this as well. I can't get this until it comes out, and I'm hoping my comic shop has some copies that I can get for ratio price or less. I like that a lot. 7-Eleven. Oh, thank heaven for 7-Eleven. I see what you did there. Your friendly what stores? Whatever store. 7 Heaven. So they don't get sued. That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, and you read there's a preview of it in this. Anyone who's reading The Sacrificers, there's also a preview of it in The Sacrificers this month. So, yeah, there you go. There you go, folks. There's your penultimate book for this evening.
It's weird. It has I just bought the 1 in 20 for this one.
You did? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yes,
cool
exactly.
Cover. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got me on this one.
Bless your
I
hearts.
love me. I didn't really like Holy Rollers from Rick Remender, so I dropped that one. But I still like Rick Remender, so I'll definitely give this one a go.
Yeah. The jury's still out on the Napalm Lullaby too. I want to like that, but I haven't read issues 2 and 3 yet, so we will see. Oh wow, that's right, Bobby. Okay, so it got some sentimental value for you just from that aspect. That's awesome. All right, moving on down the line, moving on down the chat. Oh, that's Pine Merrimack number 5. Oh man, some shit happened in that. I don't want to give it away, but yeah, good shit happened. Night Thrasher number 4, as you can see there. The Expanse, the Dragon Tooth. I don't know if you're reading that or not.
I am, yeah.
Oh. What else we got? Didn't Body Bag come out this week? Cullen Bunn's Body Bag finally come out this week, or maybe not?
I didn't see it.
Well, maybe push back.
Oh my weird. God. There was no artists listed on that book. I thought that was weird.
Yeah. Cullen Bunn. All you know is Cullen Bunn. Speak of the Devil and Shall Appear, Avengers Annual number 10 at Facsimile. Now I might let the Facsimile do for me because I hate the cover so much. To me that Facsimile cover, that's straight. I'll take that for $7 as opposed to like $100 for the key. I'll just go with that and call it a day.
I seriously plan on slabbing some of my facsimiles and treating them like they're the real thing.
Wait, why not? I mean, if it's only $25 or whatever it is, CGC charges.
Because they look nice in the slab, even though they're facsimiles, they still look cool, man.
That's the thing. That's what slabbing does. To me, I'll slab a cover as quick as I will a key. I love this cover so much, and it's in great shape. I would definitely slab it up. Jarring Blood number 2. I don't talk about stuff much, but man, I don't really like. But I kind of liked it a little bit. I'm not a fan. Kevin Eastman just behind this, so that's probably why he's doing the A covers for it. Not a fan of his A covers on this one, but he's done some good A covers on different books that I like, but not this one. I think in the last book, what was that last book? Oh, here it is. The last book I want to take a look at is Death Ratioed. Is that a thing that I'm not just getting hip to, or is it they'd make this up for this book?
I'm getting ratioed is something. I don't know what death ratioed is.
So getting ratioed is a thing. Okay, so this has been death ratioed. So I like that. And this futuristic dark comedy by Eisner and Ringo award-winning writer Mark Russell, life and death are ruled by social media, like real life. One too many dislikes and you're dead. When Arnold awakes from a coma 20 years into the future, he discovers that society is now ruled by social media. Enough likes and upvotes can unlock fame and fortune, but watch your step. Enough thumbs down, clicks, and the collar around your neck explodes. Oh my God. And you're done. Now confused and running on his last like. It's not my last like. Arnold must navigate in a world in which the slightest online misstep can have fatal consequences. So Mark Russell's writing it.
I like
so there it is.
Russell, he's dope.
Yeah, I almost bought this book he wrote today. I was so close, but I was trying to, I'm a little bit too much month at the end of my money here, so I didn't get that book today. But I was almost getting this book that he put out today, Mark Russell. But I forget the name of it. It's from Ahoy Comics. It looked pretty good, and and it's a one shot. That's what I like about this one. That's why this was. Yeah, it's a $6.99 one shots. I like that. I like 4 or 5 issue series or one shots, baby. Done. Boom, boom, boom. Done. This concept was kind of touched on with remember You've Been Canceled from a few months ago. About the guy that literally was a hitman that went out and canceled people in real life, as in like took them out. Oh, you don't like that adventure cover? I know. There's still a key. I know. It was from you told him. Yeah, but I think this is a bit different on that because that was a 4-issue or 3-issue limited series, and this is just a one shot. So he has a chance to really just go all out. So I will look for this. It's from AWA, so I look for good things from AWA. What up, Sledhead? Just an under the wire, my friend. Woohoo!
Yeah, he's here. What up, homie?
He is here. Everything's going to be all right. Someone else said that Space Case, the exact same thing. Yeah, in the description down here. Yep, like a Black Mirror episode. That's a show I'm so far behind, and we were watching it for a while. At least I was watching it for a while. Safe, exactly. And I've got away from it, but every episode I've seen has been great from Black Mirror. That's just a great thing. So there we go. It's it, and that's that. Whoa! So we come to the end of another week. Finally, we've come to the end of this week, and this show was ran a little bit long, but hey, I love hanging out with you guys. So what you got going on, Marcus? Tell us what you got this week.
That music talk ran a little long, but same thing as always with me.
The music talk, yeah. I loved it though.
Check me out on Tuesday nights, FOC and Chill over at Circumstances on YouTube. And then, of course, check me out on Instagram. Always trying to share interesting stuff there. So,
and you do.
Good times as always.
Whenever I'm on
Shout
Instagram.
out to all the homies in the chat.
All the homies in the chat and everyone watching on the replay. Thank you for watching on the replay. I'll get it right one of these days. And I just want to say that, I love all you guys. This has been great. The music talk was awesome. I'm going to take a little bit of a break. I'm going to not too long, just not an indefinite break, just till next month sometime. You pointed out to me, son. You said you've been here for every episode, and we've been doing this for 2 years. We just passed our 2-year anniversary.
You've missed 0 weeks in 2 years.
So, I figure after 2 years, I probably got a little vacation time coming. So I'm going to take my 2 weeks. I'm going to take my 2 weeks vacation before I lose it. I'm
going to be lost on Wednesday nights without you, but absence makes the heart grow fonder. So
exactly. How could I miss you if you never go away? Yeah, so I'll be back soon. Yeah, so thanks for everybody, man. I will be back, God willing. I plan on coming back. I love this too much. That's right, Sledhead. I don't want to get burned out. I love this too much to just give it up, man. I'll be doing this for as long as YouTube lets me and as long as I enjoy it. And so, man, thanks for stopping by, everyone. We're going to end it a little bit differently this week. As you know, we lost one of our family member. If you were on Instagram, you may have seen that. Our son Abel. He lived a pretty good life with us. He had a tough first part of the life. I won't go into all that, but I'm still processing it. It's probably why I need a little bit more time too. But I'm going to end with this little thing I did as a tribute to him. So until next time, I should say, until next month sometime, you'll be the first to know when it happens. Y'all be good. Love you all. Man, stay safe. Peace and love. Peace and love.